LW says Clint made 100 million of it. Yo, I wish. Hey, listen, we all going to the beach if I made 100 million off of that. But yeah, I definitely got a percentage of it though. You know, like, and I want y'all to get a percentage of it too. Is it okay to submit just beats with hooks to libraries and agents, or is it a must full songs? And you know, unless they specify it, I would always just go for the full song, because you know, they can always take stuff out, take verses out, or ask you to do something different. Only time I would like send an instrumental with only the hook is like if they literally was just like, yo, we just want instrumentals with hooks, which I've seen briefs like that. In fact, I just worked on I just pitched an ad brief, and they just wanted just a hook, vocals on the hook. And I mean, the ad was like 30 seconds, so it wasn't like we had a whole lot of time to get into a verse or anything anyway. But yeah, you know, I wouldn't submit like just a hook unless they specifically requested it. Outside of that, just send the instrumental or just send a full song, just to, you know, I don't know, just to be straightforward. That's what I would do. So yeah, Will Smith, shout out to Will Smith, what's good? Lady Low, what's good from Low Key Studios? Jacob Thomas, first time here, good to see you, man, and welcome. Yeah, we going to the beach or something. It's something with sand, water, and warm weather. Like whatever that looks like, that's where we headed. Today's video is brought to you by TV Placement Mastery. This is my high-level coaching program for producers to fast track you to your first licensing deal within 90 days. Now, this is an invite-only program, so you have to apply, and I only work with a few producers at a time. So just go to tvplacementmastery.com or click the link in the description to apply. What's your advice to those who have been working on beats for years and can't find inspiration anymore and ready to give up on the dream? This is what I tell you, give up. So I'll tell you to give up. And then if you don't give up, then you really want it. You know what I'm saying? So if there's something in you, like after someone tells you to give up on your dream, like just stop doing it. Let me see. If someone tells you to give up and there's something in you that just will not allow you to give up, then you're not going to give up. But if somebody can just like, if you will just easily stop and quit, then I don't know. I don't know what that feels like. You know what I mean? Like I started making beats like around 15, 16 years old, and I just never stopped. So if you want it and you really want to make it happen, man, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to grind it out and figure out why after doing the same thing, you're not seeing any progress. Or are you seeing progress, but it's not happening as fast as you would like? So sometimes you just got to take a step back and refocus, figure out what your goals are, what you're trying to do, and then come up with some type of plan, man, to make steps towards reaching those goals. But yeah, man, you got to get past the point where inspiration is stopping you from showing up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to show up even when you don't feel inspired. I do it all the time. Like I'll get a brief and I'm like, I don't feel like making this type of music right now. But you know, I have a choice. I can or I can not. But sometimes you gotta suck it up and just be like, yo, like I'm gonna do it even though I don't feel like it. I gotta show up. So that's what I would say to that. When you first started on your road to 10, how did you balance making music and posting content, and what did you post in the beginning? When I first started on my road to 10, me going through the process was my content. So I was just like, yo, let me just record myself and like just post like the things that I'm doing, take screenshots of what I'm working on, you know, how I'm staying organized. Like that was my content. The journey was my content at first. So while I'm, you know, if I'm making music, you know, I would probably post some type of, at the time, Instagram was like only photos, the OG Instagram. So I would just post those terrible screenshots of my screen talking about I'm making music for TV or something like that. But yeah, man. And then on YouTube, you know, I would start making videos. Like if I learned something about sync or like the business side of it, then I would share that on YouTube. So like literally, like people was watching me learn about sync in real time. Like they were watching me create tracks for submissions in real time. They were watching me document the process in real time. So that's what I did. I guess there wasn't really a balance, man. I still had a day job at that time. So I was balancing that, balancing the wife, but balancing a marriage. I'll say that balancing a marriage, day job. And then at night, that was my time where it's like I'm creating. So I may be creating content at the same time I'm creating music, or there may be a day where I'm focused more on music, or it may be a day where it's just kind of split up. But yeah, that's how I did it at first.